running and working. So after a disastrous day on the Bullet Rally Trophy Dash,
how's your car, Ricky?
the car is broke. So we pulled into the ferry well on time, well early, having beaten Team Rampage, and on a crest of a wave of happiness. And as we were putting our tickets through in the ticket booth, we heard a screeching noise, and as we drove around the corner, smoke started billowing into the cabin. And it became apparent really quickly that Team Rampage were going to steal victory back from us. It was very disappointing, I won't lie.
We haired it across the bottom end of the Grampians from Aberfoyle up through the long way around through Inverary to Oban, up through the mountains where they closed the roads. There's red lights, I think, 3 places, and we had to be escorted through St. But getting stuck behind gliders, stuck behind trailers, we managed to bomb it down the roads that we've got. I think the Land Rover's never been thrashed so hard in its life. Making it to the ferry 2 minutes after we were due in, they were still going to let us in, but no.
But then you had to come out and park up by our car, which at that point had stopped being on fire. So we'd managed to sort Rule 0 out. And we've got a couple of possible fixes. We've got a couple of ways to sort this. It's not something that we would have known previously, but how it started is the funniest thing. All we did was turn the heating on. So if you turn the heating on in a Jeep Grand Cherokee, apparently there's every chance the engine can set on fire. So
on the plus side, we're sat here in the Great Western in Oban, looking out the window, and there are 30-mile-an-hour winds and torrential rain. And unfortunately, we're going to have to stay in a hotel tonight. So, do you know what? I think we can probably live with that. That's good. And more importantly, I've had a shower, which is great.
There we go. Yeah, so this is our first live stream. Oh, it's Clarky. Hey, Clarky. Is what a bugger a feature.
His whole car's a bug and a feature.
I think what happened is we were listening to Limp Bizkit yesterday, and it was so lit and on fire in the car that the car actually had to burst into flames. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but I think we can get it. I think we can get it back on the road tomorrow morning, and we have. If we can get it on the road before lunchtime tomorrow, we won't have missed that much. So yeah,
we've got a very flexible itinerary we can bend to fit. So we've got a few places we need to be, but they're not actually that far from here, so we'll make it work. What I have to confess is that when we set off this morning from our wild camp near Aberfoyle, we did a lot.
Cheers, Clarky. Nice one, mate.
We did a lot of convoy driving, and it's very, very single-lane, windy roads around here. We tried a few times to leave Guccio behind, and it wasn't happening. It really wasn't happening because their car handles a lot better than ours.
Yeah, it was a beautiful drive along the lock and everything this morning. So, right.
You said that.
Hang on, we can face it your way.
You say it went well, but to be fair, I was nearly gipping in the back.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Guccio handles like a bull, and there was a lot of lolling into the corners. So it was, it was a little bit touch and go on the back. So,
just want to say hi to our 2 viewers who are watching our first ever live stream. So one of them is one of my friends, Clarky, and there's another one.
And somebody else who
wants to know how the Bullet Rally Trophy Dash Scotland edition inaugural competition is going.
Rampage continues to win. Team Gucci continues to lag woefully behind, but we believe they'll catch up eventually.
Did you say
maybe with another car?
Maybe with a higher car.
Team Rampage continues to win. It's just Team Rampage just appears to just be currently less on fire than
we have the opposite problem. Our roof leaks somewhat, and we have water dripping from the electric.
Yeah, what issues have you been having with your car? Let's talk about the problems with your car.
So it's just elemental problems.
That's
the problems that we're having. You know,
we left them in an underground car park. I reckon they do quite well.
Yeah.
No, we had a moment earlier. We're driving along. We opened the sunroof because it lets a bit of air in. We do get a bit warm in the cab. I don't know why, which is slightly worrying. So it leaked a bit through the electric light. Thinking, well, the water's coming in through the sunroof. Fair enough. It is torrential rain here. It's been absolutely horrible today. So we shut the sunroof, and a bit later on, it started leaking through the electric light, but the roof's shut now. So That's not great. Which basically means
Where's
our
it
roof's
coming in
on water.
from?
Who knows? Who
Um,
knows?
So we've got a question: who's going to end up in the backup Suzuki Swift?
I'm hoping Team Gucci is going to be in a Ford car.
With all of our gear.
Yeah.
3 of us and a shed load of kit in a Ford cat.
They already
We can't
seem to be
be in a Ford
bickering about the
cat.
navigation and the driving. I think if we put them in a tiny car as well, it's going to be
Yeah.
hilarious.
am not
I'm hoping we'll
prepared.
live stream from the back of that.
Knife
I-
fight in a phone booth. as
I
well.
am not prepared to go into a vehicle with a name that sounds like a cat trying to clear a hairball. It is not happening. It is not happening.
I think you're going to have to sit on the roof anyway,
Yeah.
judging by how much stuff you've got.
Yeah,
No, but
we're not-
wild camping was good last night, though. First time for me wild camping. We rocked up to the Ferry Tree Inn, had a nice drink there, and then popped down the road to Lockhard, where we set up camp. Off one of the overflow car parks, there's a little picnic table. It's completely deserted, which is great because no idiots go out in October in Scotland because it's torrential rain. But we had a nice little camp in the woods off there, cooked up, sat around. It was good. It's really nice. Looking forward to doing more of that.
Yeah.
The,
How many miles are we in?
At 500, something like that.
500-600, yeah. So across the 2 cars, 1,200 miles with no major catastrophes.
Well, we burnt through half our coolants and half our oil, but
Your car isn't. You seem to think
it runs
that these
more
things,
on these things
put
than
you on a
petrol.
fire with a car that's literally on fire.
I know it's a minor problem. It's a mere glitch.
Our fan is slowly working its way through the fan housing as well.
Welcome to our
Large
third
couches in it.
our third viewer. This is a channel peak. 3 people watching
Three
us,
people, I'd
watching
say
us sitting in a pub.
Watching
Cheers,
people in
guys.
the pub getting pissed. We've peaked. That's it. 3 people. We
Yeah.
are like we're social media icons.
We actually hit 100 subscribers on our YouTube channel yesterday or the day before. So thanks to everyone for subscribing.
We do have the full footage, I'm pretty sure, of Team Rampage's madcap dash across the Grampians, which we'll sort out and get uploaded at some point. It's going to take a bit of editing, but
speed it up as well. It looks like I'm going fast.
you're going mental fast enough as it is.
Nick,
Hey, we
how do you
should
feel?
get some-
What experience do you feel in your previous driving helped you today?
Just mainly the drugs. No, it would have been essentially the joy I get from terrifying Andy.
Yeah, well, mainly we pumped him full of sugar and see how far he
that's
went.
Oh, sugar.
Importantly, I think we should get Jim on camera. It's his birthday.
Oh yeah.
Happy birthday, Jim.
Happy birthday, Jim. Believe it or not, 48 today.
No one thinks that.
Trouble is, it's been 48 for the last 15 years.
Yeah.
Actually, that's pretty good. So yeah, it's been.
Seen some
Yeah,
amazing scenery on the
what
way.
was-
Absolutely amazing.
So today, it started out as we got into Oban. We were nice and early.
Yep.
In fact, we were so early. We were actually Team Gucci were being a bit smug. If I'm going to be honest,
We were smug. We were sending
We were.
taunting pictures, weren't we?
Yeah, Rampage didn't think they were going to make it. We had enough time to grab lunch, so we were sending them pictures of of us eating lunch, taking our time. And as we got into the ferry terminal, we stopped to hand them our tickets, and the fan belt started squealing. Not the fan belt, the serpentine belt started squealing, and as we're driving in, there's suddenly loads of smoke billowing out from under the bonnet, and I think we were not far off a full-on fire. It was a bit. So literally, the other team turned up. Well, officially the gate had closed, but they managed to sneak in and took about dragging victory from the jaws of defeat, or the other way around, actually.
Yeah,
Dragging
we
defeat
definitely
from the jaws
dragged
of
defeat from the jaws of victory today.
Yeah.
I'd like to say we came screaming around the corner on 2 wheels, but the last mile or so, we were sat behind a glider doing about 25, 30
We've had a
miles an
message from Mike saying, "Happy birthday, Jimmy! Go Guccio!" Big up to
It's
all
not
of
going
big up
anywhere
to
right
all
now.
of the Team Gucci fans.
Thank you, Mike.
Thoughts and prayers for Guccio. And maybe a new viscous heating pump.
I'm hoping that we'll be able to get it going.
We
Well,
will
we'll get it going.
we will be getting it going.
Gucci will be back in the morning.
Gucci,
Well,
yeah.
maybe by lunchtime. We'll see how it goes.
Does Guccio need a necromancer? Guccio doesn't need a necromancer yet. Maybe just a standard cleric at the moment. But you're gonna have to use one of your once a day spells.
Yeah. It's punch drunk. That's what it is. It's he's on the ropes. But if he can duck and dive a little bit, he might be back. He might be back for the next round.
Well, do you know what? Worst case, we've got a rope, so if it does come to it, we can drag it back
There
through the Highlands.
There's no way.
With a proper car.
I will deal with the ignominy of driving behind team being dragged.
I'll only drag it backwards if we drag it.
Dragged through Scotland by Team Rampage, looking at the back of your MILF Hunter Jeep the whole way.
To be fair, it does look like it's what it says on the back.
Every time I see it.
The back of their van does say Mud Hunter, but if you're not looking at it properly, it does look more like MILF Hunter.
Well, we'd like to keep our options open.
Yeah, are you in agreement with that, Nick?
I'll agree to anything. Notice how I didn't actually get asked if I had an opinion.
You're not in the MILF Hunter car.
Yeah, there's been two navigation issues today. So Jim is on a navigation suspension for the rest of the day. Admittedly, we're now not navigating, but we had to rescind.
We are navigating our way around the bars of Oban.
We've had to rescind his navigation abilities for the rest of the day because of his 2 errors, and he's not happy about it. Apparently, we'll give him another go in the morning, but
I don't know if I want to now.
So you can drive instead, Jimmy.
But yeah,
Oh no, navigate, Jimmy, navigate.
I think it's better for everyone if I do the driving. We'll get there quicker. It'll be more scary.
Yeah, but if we
I want to put it out.
guys, we've got to be realistic. We're looking at the short term. There's only one car driving anyway, yeah?
At the moment, yeah.
Yeah. And there's actually no way any of Team Gucci
There's a lag drive.
Or navigating, let's be
or
clear.
you just basically have to sit back and be quiet. And I expect you to go to the toilet before we set off.
So the question, have the challenges started yet? So we have been a little bit remiss on the challenges due to really slow driving from Team Rampage, which has put us behind. However, we will be doing the hot sauce challenge today.
We might have to, like a video of that.
We feel that it's probably better doing it when we're in a hotel rather than while camping.
In case we need the facilities.
And then, so we will be doing the hot sauce challenge. We've got a bottle of De Bomb, and we've got another 12 various hot sauces going up through the levels, finishing with...
I don't know about you, but I'm confident that the Rampage competitors can do really well against the Team Gucci competitor. I think they're going to knock it out of the park.
I think we're going to be absolutely fine. We're finishing with 2 little specials called Godslayer and Regret. So we should have...
Bring it on.
We should be doing the chili sauce challenge later today.
I mean, how hot can it be, really? It's just a bit of red sauce in a bottle.
Yeah, exactly. That's absolutely fine. So, yeah. So the challenges have been a bit slow to start.